exit the matrix. Like and subscribe to my motherfucking YouTube channel. The coffee's really hot right now. Yo, what's up, Willow? What's up, Tree City West? What's up, Zen enthusiasts? Good morning to the homies. Good afternoon to the homies. Good evening to the homies around the globe, around the world, and anybody out there in cyberspace, literally like catching the feed in a different place. I don't know. Sometimes inside of myself, I like think, I'm like, yo, what if like there really is someone studying the planet? What if I am a test subject? Next episode on the Twilight Zone. Blah blah blah. Just kidding. Shout outs to the title today. Blah, blah, blah. That's kind of what's going on in the space. Yo, if you follow me, you already know how I feel. You should already know. I've been saying it. We even put a visual to this. Let me turn the music down so we can get emotional. Let me make sure all this audio is good. All right. Yeah, here we go. Cool. So yeah, like price is emotional, right? Everything is so emotional. So it was easy to see, again, like a week ago, Friday, right here on the dime, I was saying that we saw this upwards momentum on the dollar, which was giving us that indication that the newbies in the matrix, you know, those people who trade cryptocurrencies, who only buy them, they don't know what they fucking do. They'll literally say that to your face. They'll be like, I don't know what that shit does. I just buy it. Right? Those people. I think of when you separate yourself from the status quo in crypto, that means you're not trying to be like someone who's just here buying bits. I create bits, boy. But yeah, that's exiting the matrix. So going back to matrix talk, we knew that the Bitcoin pullback was happening because of the dollar. All you have to do is follow the dollar, and Bitcoin is considered a risk-off asset. Oh, look at that. Sad Bitcoin. It's so sad over here. We're so broke. Oh my God, we're poor. Right? Whatever. But again, it's risk-off. So technically, no crypto user controls Bitcoin. Literally. It's decentralized. Price-wise, it is still decentralized, but that decentralization is what is Bitcoin's demise. That's Bitcoin's demise, because we're centralized or decentralized in a centralized environment. Fucking weird, right? There's a core group of people right here in the middle of this shit that are happy. I'm one of them. I'm on the other side of things. I'm following development. All right. When you follow the Crypto Bro channel, you're following development. I get a lot of questions about things that are clear in the development. So I still think we are in a good place in all of crypto to get hip to development, to how shit is created, and getting away from being the normal. Because we see the normal. That's easy to see. Just risk off. Sell your Bitcoins into the dollar and just wait for the world to fuck up and then sell your dollars into Bitcoin. The endless cycle of the matrix. All right. So now here in crypto, again, what we do enjoy, we like lower prices because this is block space. And in block space land, I like discounts. So if you're going to give me a discount, I'm going to be open for it. Because yeah, with arms wide open, because this is some block space I want to own. Bitcoin is some block space I would like to own, and I know you know it. That's why I'm not showing my face. But what's up, world? What's up, YouTube? What's up, cyberspace? It's your boy Crypto Bruh. Got my hair laying down under a beanie. Still kind of cold outside. I swear I'm gonna shave my face in a couple days. Going full caveman right now. What's up, y'all? What up? How do you say your name? Cryptonymous? Cryptonymous. Down is the up. That's a fact. What up, Mind, Body, and Crypto? Good morning. What up, Sun Station? Jello. And hello to anybody who's on X, man. Thanks for being there. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that extra social media things to help your boy come up. But yeah, today is January 23rd, 2024. You know what's spooky is tomorrow is the 24th day of the year. X is the 24th letter of the alphabet. Hey, you want to see? Okay, fuck it. Just because I fuck with my followers. Peep this weird ass shit. So I was like just fucking around. I'm like, man, maybe I can decode something in the Matrix. Maybe there's something here today. My dumb ass. I went and looked up Jack Levin's birthday because whenever you're doing like a gematria decode, what you want to do is find like an entity of reference, right? Like people like to use sports for gematria because it's really easy. But yeah, you just figure out who's the key people and you just run their code or their gematria from the day they were born to their names. Very easy shit. So I went ahead and just was like, fuck it. Let's see if some code is happening today. And I don't really know what's going on, but a lot is going on. And it has to do with the number 38. So it's pretty funny to see Jack Levin webbed in this bullshit. What I mean by that is Jack Levin's birthday is July 24th. And from today to his birthday, it's 183 days. But when we reverse the calendar from his last birthday to today, it's 183 days. So it's almost like a muted day of existence when you think of numerology. It's like just like an infinite day for this fool for no reason. I just happened to pull that shit out earlier today. Some weird spooky stuff. But yeah, so tomorrow's tomorrow. What's funny about today is 1 plus 23 is 24, but tomorrow will be the 24th day. I don't know if it's the same reverse. Yeah, you see, today's the day where it's like a muted day. You see, from last year to this year, but you go one day ahead, and all of a sudden there's 2 days missing. Pretty funny shit. It's weird how it works like that. But yeah, man, today is Tuesday, the 23rd. I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out. Every day, what do I do when I get into crypto? I make sure my fucking miners are running. That's for a fact. So I'm always getting connection time issues. I don't know why. That's just me. So I switched out of doing Woody's miner, and now I'm back to building my miner, doing the one-liner that I've have in the description. So if you're trying to get into XENblocks mining, highly recommend it. Get Zen today. It's like there's 2 ways to get value. It's like you can get value from buying Zen. Actually, there's 3, I guess now. Yeah, it's like you can buy Zen, or you can do. Yesterday we had amazing gas, dude. Gas was at 9, so I went ahead. I made a max mint. It's gonna end next year. So yeah, I'm still mining Zen. I'm not on the narrative of a lot of the negative, which is like why mine Zen, the project is dead or whatever. I actually believe that there will be a future where you're going to wish you mined Zen now, right? As long as the ecosystem has longevity built into it and I can identify it, then that allows me to play all sides. So I can keep minting and know that, hey, there might be an opportunity there, because what if, again, Zen is not available on the DEX because it's way too expensive. Now we've seen this briefly with XNF, and why I say that with XNF, which is Xenify, is Xenify did something really like they killed the game. I'm gonna say it. It's facts. We all know it. They really revolutionized the way that we look at liquidity pool releases. So big ups to Simran. He definitely changed the way that I think about that shit now, because it's true. I'd rather a coin have a liquidity pool that holds all of the value, and it's only controlled by a smart contract, right? And it's created from value being put into a smart contract, right? So this is a whole different world. It's very advanced. Damn, my fucking throat. I expect Xenify to have a great 24. It is still pretty early, so that's why I don't really talk about it too much. But it's the same thing every day, man. Go over there, burn some batches, get some rewards, play the game, have some fun, you know. But what I want to point out here is their pools. So what they did really well that we gonna have going on in our network as well. So you can kind of just think of this as like an early glimpse into the future. Is when you have a pool of liquidity that's pretty much commanded by like the community, you can have a sub derivative, right? Like this pool here is really pushed by the community, but it's crypto, man. It's the wild, wild west. You need to figure out a way to build fences around your liquidity. So that's why I'm in support of this idea, because again, you send XNF here, and then all the coins are burned from a buyback and burn happening on their site, which is amazing. But then this particular LP, again, it's community based, and that's why it's fluctuating so hard. So it's a healthy reminder, right, that like you can't trust people in crypto. You just cannot trust your neighbor. It's just like, it's a weird thing that we just don't have right now. We're built on trustless. So this fact, you just cannot trust anyone in crypto. And so you'll see this is the Xenify community chart versus the Xenify programmable chart, where they programmed the chart to pretty much reflect everything, right? AKA these dumps you see here, these are the airdrops. These are people accumulating XNF to sell some sort of pump. That's what I think we're seeing here now. That's why, again, I'm saying, like, I'm not talking about it too much because it needs to go through its cycle before it really finds its legs. And it's going to continue to sell down until it can find its legs. Luckily from here, again, you have this pool that's untouchable. So really, it's just about them getting people to use Xenify. They got a lot of cool shit going on. But yeah, that they are a good example of what the future holds for a lot of Zen projects when it comes to community driving the boat, right? It's not necessarily narrative, it's the actual community. Again, in Zen, we're building this whole blockchain thing. It's not like anything else in crypto. You don't go out and build cryptos, right? That's why it's like, yo, what are you, a buyer? You buying shit? Like, oh, you're just a buyer. Okay, cool. You know, you can be that. But when you're in DeFi, truthfully, we've been lied to. This should have been disguised. I was there. The lie that we've been told is that we own the blockchain if we stake in it. That's not the facts. That is zero facts. The facts are, if you have to buy any piece of the chain because it's too expensive to afford, then you're too late. That's the facts. So the best time to get into Ethereum was in 2014, 15, 16, before people pushed it and gave it a narrative and stakers showed up, right? The value of ETH was higher when it was P.o.W. and you could own it. But now the motherfucker can't get to even $5,000. It'd be blowing my mind. I'd be like, yeah. I was just making this joke like a couple months ago. I was like, bro, like, I don't think ETH can hit 19K, let alone $10,000 successfully by itself, right? Hell no. There ain't no way Ethereum can get to higher levels. Because what the problem, again, the best time to get into ETH was when you could own Ethereum. But now you can't really own it. You can only own a stake of ETH. So technically, this is over. And it's sad to say it because it's true. Only an ETF and a Bitcoin Raha is going to save Ethereum. Nothing else is going to save ETH. I don't even think Vitalik twerking on a pole can save ETH. So I do know that X1 saved Ethereum. We didn't really save it. ETFs will save ETH. Okay, so don't worry about your Ethereum bag. If you're really scared about the ETH bag, then I'm not. This ain't no financial advice. I'm just fucking shitting on ETH because it's in front of our face now, especially with the horizon of X1 chain. That Ethereum ain't it, and it used to be a great place to go, but it's now challenged in many different formats of ideology. So it can fall harder than a lot of other coins because of the speculation built into it, right? And this little pump was the ETF pricing. So that's what a lot of people will be looking for. So I'm not saying ETH is dead, because nothing in crypto is dead. Things will retrace, and then they will, you know, set a new fucking all-time high, whatever. I'm talking about the longevity of getting a stake inside of a network that you believe is going to be around for 10 years. I do think ETH will be around. I do think Bitcoin will be around. But now, again, people keep asking me, yo, where's the 10,000x? The fuck are you not looking at Zen? The fuck? So here, let's look at something new for Zen that I don't really talk about, but I posted about it today because no one talks about it. So when you're on deck screener, here, let's zoom out a little bit. What up, Rolando? What up, Caleb? What up, Clay? Good morning, good morning. You said blah, blah, blah. Vitalik ain't got no junk in his trunk. I don't think Vitalik twerking is going to help the price of ETH. And now, so yeah, here's my thesis here. Let me get this shit off my fucking screen. Get this shit off my screen. Get this shit off my screen. What is that? Sorry, guys. My hair looks dry as hell under this light right now. Damn. Fluff it. All right. Okay. So when you're on deck screener, go to this Zen page, right? Then what you need to do in the top up here, you'll see indicators, you'll see price, market cap, and you'll see USD and ETH. Now, right now we're looking at price in USD. Zen don't look so good, as it shouldn't, because again, Zen is connected to the overall market, and Bitcoin definitely looks horrible. And ETH, again, I don't know how we're going to save this shit now that Bitcoins have ordinals, and a lot of intelligent individuals will move back into Bitcoin. It's a given. You got to be a dummy to put your art on any other chain. Like, what? You're going to chance ETH over Bitcoin? I think it destroyed a lot of business models, and it sucks, but it's a better horizon for mass adoption. I'm feeling it now. Like, I'm really into a lot of cool projects that are built on Ethereum, but again, ETH is just going to be a gas token. So how far is that going to take you is my question with your brand. It might get you to the top of the mountain, but it might not get your ass down. All right. Might die on the summit. I don't want that. Look at all these people dead on the summit here. I don't want that. Okay. So where's the 10,000x? Let's look at the market cap of Zen. So I went ahead, I started to peep at this because, yeah, in USD price, it's not looking good. When you switch over to market cap in USD, it's still not looking good, as it should, because all of cryptos is not looking good. So our market cap in general in crypto is being siphoned, right? We're being attacked. They're doing it again. They're taking a liquidity out, and there's not enough to go around. Now, what's fire about being in the Zen ecosystem is we're kind of like a liquidity trap. Where's the 10,000x? Right. So when you switch the market cap over to Ethereum, you'll actually see that Zen is making higher highs. Ooh. This is on the hourly chart here. We'll go to the daily. So you'll see Zen is at an all-time low in market cap. We hit the all-time low a couple days ago. If you haven't been paying attention, because, you know, you're bag chasing, you're not trying to be, you're a buyer. All right, you're not a producer. I'm a motherfucking producer. I make blocks and I sell them to people, or I might burn them because they mine. Right? Producers need to know where they're getting their shit from. Figure out who you rocking with. All right, so we made this bottom on the 13th. Oh shit. So on the 13th, that was the lowest we've made in market cap. That was a $13 million market cap. Now let's look at Bitcoin on the 13th, or let's look at ETH. How about that? That's what we're really versing ourselves in. Because again, there is not probably a way to save Ethereum like you can with this new X1 chain, right? X1 chain is getting ready to come out. It's going to be the new spanking shiny little object in crypto, backed by someone who helped make Google Cloud, developed and pushed to market by a group, by community members, right? Not a Satoshi dev group. Literally people you can go and chat with right now in a Telegram or on Twitter or me. Look, I have my face. There are not many faces that you can relate to in the past for Bitcoin. There's quite a few different Zen faces you can relate to now. So again, X1 chain on the horizon. Zen is a store of value for X1. Okay. Right? You burn Zen to get into X1 chain. So Zen can only go so low in market cap because that means there's a removal, right? Somebody's going to come and remove some market cap because the community, we moving along. We're like, hey, X1 chain's coming out. Awesome. We got how many nodes now? I'm fucking getting hyped because all of it's starting to come to the pictures in front of you. I mean, if you can't see it, it's literally in front of you now. And now, yeah, maybe you're running a little bit late. Maybe you've been watching the Crypto Brush Show and you still haven't went out and started to secure your next, 10,000X, which is going to be fucking XN token. Maybe you've just been securing Zen. And that's why, again, thank God there's an X1 chain coming out so you can burn your Zen for something else, right? Creating demand for Zen, right? Storing Zen in X1. It's the same thing. I literally just said it. If you need to rewind, ETH used to be cool when you could own it. Now that it's stakeable only, it makes it a little harder to own. And that's why we have tons of EVMs because people want to own a piece of ETH. And the way you do that is with TVL or TVL. Yeah, I said it right. Total value lock. Right. That's the current way you do it. The way that the X1 approach is coming into existence is users. So because people used Zen, now they're going to use X1 and now it's a user's chain. You change the amount of transactions, I'll pull that up in a second. But long story short, these validators are securing Zen. As more validators come online, Zen becomes more secure. Because now there's people who need the XN because they want to become validators and the opportunity, right? They're looking for opportunity, passive income, right? You turn on a validator, you're going to start making some passive income. Yesterday, so here's mine happening right now. I have my validator. I cashed out yesterday. Yeah. Just to get some tokens out. And I think I received 42 XN tokens for 6 days of validation. So I don't know what the hell that's gonna anything. I don't know what that's gonna look like in the future, but I took out my XN yesterday and today I have 2, and this is a test net with no transactions. The transactions that are happening are people mining XENblocks. So as people mine XENblocks and the blocks are mined right now, this is pretty much the only thing rolling back to X1 testnet to kind of give it a life. So we don't have Zen, we don't have DB Zen, we don't have a DEX. We just have people mining blocks, which is creating blocks, which is creating activity, which is creating rewards. And that's what a blockchain is all about, right? The more activity on the network, the better the rewards. And X1 is about to bleed into this motherfucker. And that's why I'm like, bro, when I look at this now, this market cap and priced in ETH, I'm looking at ETH going down and I'm seeing people put their ETH into Zen because they don't want to wait now. They don't want to mine. They want to buy it. Right? They say, hey, I'm 40 something days behind. What is it, like 147 days? Oh, my bad, 472 days. If you haven't started mining Zen, if today's the first day you're going to mine Zen, you are 472 days behind your neighbor. The facts. So there are a lot of people right now that say, I don't want to do that. I'll just buy this shit and store my XN value. You know, like I believe in Zen, I believe in X1 chain. You know, that's, or if that's what's gonna be, my bad. Let me run it back. It's not I believe in Zen no more. It's I believe in X1 chain. So anyone who believes in X1 chain, they are who's creating the market cap now. It's no longer the back and forth ping pong between the miners and the believers, right? We don't need to believe anymore. The belief is in the validation. So it's either you want to see it or you're just in pure denial at this point. And what's really cool, though, again, is we are seeing this pullback in the native market, in the mainstream market. So this is good for Zen because now we can shine a little bit while people look for the next 10,000x, right? Some say this is a bottom because we've been looking at it for so fucking long. And it's true. I mean, some say they can go lower because we're looking at it for so long. But again, when you zoom out in the USD value, it does have the ability to go down because USD is going down. But the problem that I have, or the combat I have in that, is that if more crypto transactions or more crypto traffic were to flow into Zen, then it would continue to pump and then rise in USD price. The crypto will rise in USD price. It won't be the value in said USD that people see, which is the right way it should be. Because again, Zen is just a transfer system to get to X1 chain. I actually posted about this on my X account yesterday, where I was saying this is a novel approach to transfer. Granted, if that's what the team wanted, I mean, they say it in the light paper, but this is an amazing way, to transfer value, right? I burn from ETH, I burn from Optimism. I send one crypto coin into a crypto experience and I get another crypto coin on the other side, right? Keeping it within the sphere. None of the liquidity is going from fiat or going into stable. It's all in the value of the network. How good is the network? Jesus, I could preach on. I'm not even trying to preach, man. I'm just keeping it real. Like, how good is the network? I've been in crypto now for fucking 6 years, I guess. I've been on so many different networks. Zen, that's why Zen was a no-brainer for me, because the amount of offered networks allows you to have experience. Like today I went and cashed out some Zen on ZenPow, for fucking fun. I got some Zen on Pulse Chain. I got some Zen on Base. It's all making sense, It's all just going to go into one area, which is going to be X1 chain. So I would say realistically, don't sleep. People sleeping on Zen, man. And today is the day to talk about it. Get smoked, or DCA. What's up, Dank? What up, D.O. Schlammin? What happens if X1 not great like you think? I doubt it. I've been in the game with X1 chain development since the beginning. And there's a lot of issues in cryptocurrency that I see that we can answer. You can also look at the way that the chain is being laid out. Here, let's see if we can see a transaction with a lot of blocks in it. And what I mean by that is right now in X1 chain, we're doing a stress test. See, man, y'all gotta stay up with the fucking development, bro. You should notice, man. How the fuck do I get to the X1 Explorer? I don't want this one though. I want this one. Is this it? No, that's the test wallet. Hold up. I gotta find the Block Scout one. There it is. So we're still using this one, but I believe Jack is slowly trying to migrate all the data to this one. But it's not all set up yet. So this is slowly building out. But if you need to look at transactions, I still recommend going to the Block Scout one for now, which is this looking one. Because you can see how big a transaction is and things like that. A little bit more information on the blocks. So let's see here. View all transactions. I don't know if I can't see. I guess I don't have one in my hand. That sucks. I wish I had the one in my hand that had a ton of transactions in it. But we're getting to a point where now one block can hold like 20,000 transactions. Oh, my bad, 2,000 transactions. So In X1, for instance, inscriptions, people will be able to come and make inscriptions very quickly, and it won't clog up the chain. And that's all due to the way that we're scaling in the blocks. And the block scaling is available because of the way that we're doing our node structure, right? So a lot of the issues in crypto that we've all understand and that we can now kind of speak to as a group is the way that cryptocurrency is structured to create decentralization. That is where the bugs are, because the main decentralized entities are not, they didn't answer the question right. How do you make your chain decentralized, right? Ethereum was doing it right, and then they went proof of stake to keep the value, basically. I think they could have kept going, but I don't know. Maybe they just, or there's a lot that goes into it. It seems like the Nakamoto consensus of Ethereum is what might be the downfall of ETH, because that's what Bitcoin has. And what the Nakamoto consensus is about the auction system of gas, right? And that's the biggest problem in Ethereum. You can't even get, until you understand how gas works, realistically, you cannot move on. You need to understand that part. So their gas problem is built in because they forked Bitcoin, basically, to have an auction on gas, right? Then you have a lower gas concepts that come out like BNB, which forked Ethereum, but they're using delegated proof of stake, which we have as well. See, the blockchain, if you understand how blockchains work, X1 got everything. So like how BNB had delegated proof of stake so that they could have a better low quality fee zone, they still have centralization because they only have 21 nodes validating the whole chain. And then CZ owns all 21 nodes. So they didn't answer the question correctly. Solana did a pretty good job, and that's something that we sampled, which was their gossip system. So the gossip system in Solana fit more of the model of decentralization, but Solana doesn't have a good, like it doesn't have like a really good user. I feel like that's where I really think Solana missed, is that it has good devs, but not a good user. And I keep saying that, like Solana was a really good place, but they have like a mall user, right? Like if you're a boutique shopper or you're somebody who's like niche, I gotta go there because they sell fucking wooden keyboards or some bullshit. That's not Solana. Like Solana is Best Buy. So you're gonna go there. They might help you, they might not. And that's kind of why it's hanging out in limbo, because truthfully, people still want to see, is Solana going to survive with its community? Because that's what it's working on, is community. And they're getting better and better. And that's why, again, I'm putting a bet that Solana is going to go for ETH's neck, because they have a better, again, gas system, which allows them to have low transactions, right? They use the gossip system as well. They have read-only nodes like we do that allow the system to read more. But their problem is they rely on a couple nodes to keep the system together. And that's kind of where their issue is in Solana, is they needed to make sure that their gossip channels could be, I guess now similar to X1 chain, which is community driven gossip, so that we have a stake in the blockchain. That's why now I'm like, yo, own the internet. You've never been able to have this opportunity ever. And it's going to run away from you, because once more and more people start to comprehend, like, oh, damn, this is a fairly launched version of Solana, essentially a fairly launched reboot of ETH. Like, it's a dead giveaway. It's like, yeah, turn on your validator, like get 100 XNM, stake it, and then come back in a year. Turn the APR into something, right? And then the APR will be based on transactions. Here, let's see. Sorry guys, I'm spitting game. But yeah, that's why I'm not afraid, DHLand, that X1's not going to be a hit. Like, I'm 100% sold that we can hang out with the top 10 in crypto. Because what the fuck is a Cardano? Sorry, Teresa to us. But what the fuck is a Cardano? And Liquid Lotto staking is only up here because of ETH. USDC is only up here because it's stable. Tether is only up here because it's stable. But that's what Zen is attacking, is this concept that you can only stabilize your cryptocurrencies. It's like, what if there is a crypto that you can buy to transfer value? Zen. Good shit. open at night. I'm late to the party, but I'm here. You're not that late. Dropped a little alpha in the ZenBlocks chat real quick. Let me know what you think. Here, let's see what Tree City West is saying. ZenBlocks alpha. Let's see what's up. Yeah, man, join this. Okay, so like if you really are trying to get into X1 development, right? If you're still asking questions, when is everything coming out? You should join ZenBlocks so you can become a insider. Not like insider, but you will literally be inside the Telegram to understand what the fuck is going on. You can just read and kick it, right? There, all the giga brains are gonna fucking talk. Like a Tree City West is gonna come out of nowhere and start spitting facts or something. So let's see what he said. Idea to reward delegators ZenMap validators. Wait. It's a team win. 40 holders. Oh wait. What am I looking for, bro? What's the alpha? Idea to reward delegators in zenmaps.io validator, a little NFT collection. Oh, okay. He's gonna do, looks like an NFT collection. So I made hash for Hashhead's NFT. Now I want to make an NFT for the ZenMap validator so people can stake in ZenMap validator and get an NFT. Damn, that's fire. So actually, I did this with some XN. I went ahead and I staked 35. Here, I gotta go to the wallet. I staked 35 XN tokens to Tree City West's delegator, and I was able to claim 420 hash tokens. Is this the right blockchain? Yeah, it is. Let me refresh this real quick. Damn, 42 holders. See, this one, I mean, this is an organically built blockchain. This is how it starts. Think of blockchain as the new social platform, right? A lot of people say that. So let's divide the layers of blockchain real quick, because you'll have people in blockchain that will be like, oh, we're developing like a social platform for blockchain using blockchain. Whenever I hear that shit, flags pull up to my existence in this mix, because I'm like, wait a second, blockchain is social. It's a social currency. As long as the blockchain is good and the token is good, you should be able to just talk about it. You could be a Joe Schmo, a Joe Ho, I don't know, be anything. And as long as that blockchain that you're talking about is legit, you could actually get pretty far with your conversation. Maybe sometimes you talk about a shitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it's really something worth the conversation, it could be a social contract that can deliver further results and further rewards. So big ups to Tree City West for taking on that social kind of contract with X1 chain, seeing that within the Zen ecosystem and just building for fun, right? That's where the fun comes from. If you're really like uninspired to do something and develop, I personally think that is a trigger for self-reflection of where's the inspiration. And if you can't really find fun, you need to find the inspiration. That's what makes it fun again. So I personally think crypto, because people are so passionate about it, it activates that like inspiration that you've been looking for, that you've been waiting for, that fun, you feel me? So put your head in the right space. That's another thing too. If you don't have your head in the right space, you could be going backwards or looping, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Meanwhile, I might look like I'm doing the same thing over again, but again, it's just a new day and numbers are changing. Right? The day you gonna wake up and you're gonna do the same day thing again. You might as well just fucking add something to it. So shout outs to Tree City West for creating this off the fun. I don't know why this isn't seeing my wallet, but what we'll do is just reconnect. Okay, there we go. And you'll see I got 420 hash balance. So currently there's 21,000 hash tokens. That's pretty fucking cool, man. 42 people who staked and all of them got tokens. And what we're thinking, I mean, not what we are thinking, what is just kind of happening is validators. There's going to be different types that are going to be in the X1 world. You have people like me and my homie Tree City West who have a couple of computers maybe laying around, maybe a couple boss ass things. And we're going to try our best to deliver a good service. Meanwhile, you're gonna have some things like this. What in the fuck? The Knights Guarding Jack. Lols. So then you're gonna have like the Knights Guarding Jack showing up possibly with Zen China. Right? So there's a lot of different things going on in this validators list. And again, the reason why the validators list is going to continue to grow is because you can own X1 essentially and gather staking or validation rewards for APR over time. And if X1, if you see value in its success, then it's kind of like a no-brainer to be like, oh, I'll get a bunch of coins and stake them here. And again, you could do it two different ways. You could be a block producer or you can delegate them. So it's really up to you how you like to do it. And that's why Tree City West is having fun with the delegation concept, because you as a as a block producer, as a validator, you're going to want people to join your node because it's, again, based on votes. So the more XN stake to the node, the higher probability it will be getting more blocks because it has more votes to be able to confirm that transaction. Right. And that's the game. The game is actually to get a ton of XN staked so that the transactions are printing new XN. Right. Like the public is literally buying real estate from validators. That's kind of how I'm envisioning it now. I'm thinking the only way you're going to get XN token is if you have a great position in Zen. A great position. Not a fucking $5,000 position in Zen. You're going to need a great position in Zen. If you have a $5,000 position in Zen, I think you'll be able to make out very well, but you're still like going to have to work really hard. Money is what's going to control this. So unless you can put behind yourself a good like $100,000, $200,000, realistically, probably anything below 100 to 2,000, anything below that, you're in a very big pool of people. You're right. Because we could see that here from the top burner, and this is with Zen going down. So let's just say 387 billion. That's how much you're looking to burn. And 378 billion, if we look on the DEX right now, that would literally take, because we're at 169, so 3, so that brings us back to 1.3. And you can burn, you would feel the shit up out of this. How much is that to buy? Let's put it in. And that's what I'm saying. Like, only people who are minting Zen have the advantage now. It was always going to be that way, but it's now in your face, and only you can believe it or not, because going forward, it's going to become more and more aggressive in everyone's face that, oh shit, I have to mint Zen to get XN tokens, or I'm going to have to be a validator, and then it's like, dude, this chain is worth billions of dollars. Oh man, I haven't even started there yet. Bro, I need to shut the fuck up. What blockchain creates devs like Zen? Yo, for real, Zen created a whole bunch. I'm sorry, Fast Abdul, if you're bored. This isn't the stream for you. This is for people who give a fuck about X1 chain because they want to get a great position. Where's the next 10,000X? It's definitely not going to be anywhere outside of this. Show me another one. Give me something. Put your favorite crypto in the chat or in the comments so I can look at it, so I can see if it's better than the shit that I got. Because this shit is hot, boy. It's a hot bag of shit right here. So yeah, market cap wise, I was just fucking around. I was like, let me throw some numbers in, So like right now, here we're gonna summarize to get to this billion, right? Why would XNM have a billion, right? Which is securing X1 chain, which means that XN should also have a billion and Zen should have a billion, right? So that's $3 billion in our ecosystem amongst 3 different coins. Possibly VMPX has another billion. How about that? And I can throw billions around because billions are to be thrown around. Billions are to be thrown around in crypto, right? Bitcoin got 755 billions, man. We could take 3 from them. ETH got 260 billions. The fuck is 3 billion? Shit, even Tether. We're not even aiming for Tether yet, or BNB, or Solana. Really, we're just going for ETH because, again, Ethereum is easy play. It's got $260 billion worth of value inside of it, right? Extraction. How do you extract that value seamlessly so that people don't have to sell the ETH price down? I mean, they are, obviously. The smart move would have been making Zen into, using your ETH to make Zen miners so that you didn't have to buy it from the DEX. That's where smart money did, but yeah, soon, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, soon, these billions, they're probably going to end up coming from the market cap. It's like, it's there, look at Cardano got 15 of them things. Fucking AVAX got 10 of them. Do you think AVAX is worth 10 billion? Really? Think about it. Do you think Cardano is really worth 10 or 15 billion dollars? Dude, Polkadot, I'm just starting to get really hyped up because ask yo motherfucking self. Yo, Polygon worth 6 billion. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Zen rule Polygon? Isn't that our chain? We just haven't transferred the value into the Zen yet. Let's look at it. I'm hitting it from all angles. Zen, mint, buy Zen, buy VMPX, XENblocks, burn. Yeah, Rolando, you're going to be a fucking top 10 or you're going to be a top 100 person for sure. Why are you talking in dollars and not in Zen, bruh? Talking Zen, right? That's what I need to start doing. I need to start talking in Zen. What up, crypto dude? What it do? 3 billion in market cap is just a 150x in Zen, bro. Exactly. That's what I'm saying though. Like, we don't even need. That's just one token gets 3 billion, right? We're building an ecosystem to absorb crypto. So that's kind of why my mind is starting to be really blown in the specifics of this. So here, let's see. Where are we at on this? How can I see these? This are all trading coins though. Oh, token transfers. Is this where it's at? Man, I never know how to make it look the way that people make it look. I'll be over here like, hey, what? So, but this is all showing trading. Where is Zen at? Whatever. I don't really care. I don't have the facts. I know where the fact is though. Let's go to the fact real quick, just so I can put it all together. Follow this guy on Twitter. He spits some good hopium, some good Zen hopium. His name's Tomo. Shout out to Tomo. Tomo, if you're in the chat, here's some free publicity. Oh, you're too hard to find, bro. What the fuck? It's because you got that X in front of your name. Damn, how do I find this fool? Oh, no. I remember now. Oh, no. Ah. Hey, real freedom. Mind your blocks today. Stop fucking playing. T-shirt coming soon that says stop fucking playing. Hey, stop fucking playing, bro. Shit. Where is this at? Somebody shitted on me. Oh, yeah, right here. OG Zinion. That's his name. The OG Zinion. I don't know exactly when he posted this. This might be a run back. See, top statistics, tokens. I don't know how I can't get this one. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe they changed the shit or something. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. They changed it. But yeah, man, Zen is crushing it on all these chains. So technically, we're gonna absorb most of their market share, most of their block space, right? Like once your block space enters Zen, and then it goes into the furnace, that's fucking bad. But it's great for the chain. So maybe you might want to hold some of these chains that have Zen on them because they should kind of see an effect. Like that's what my assumption is that if with X1 coming to the existence and people looking for a 10,000x and seeing how amazing this blockchain can possibly be, going head to head with Solana because of the way that it's structurally sound, built by the community, and you can own it today. Like what the fuck? Like how can you not bet on that? Like the sales pitch on X1 is just getting ridiculous now. Inscriptions too. We know everyone wants to do inscriptions. So again, I'm expecting a lot of shitcoin influx to come into X1 chain. I'm expecting Zen to be released, and then I'm expecting block fairly launched opportunities coming. That's like your Xenify, your DBZen, your Phoenix, right? Your fair launched brotherins and sisterins that are gonna be making dApps on X1 chain using Zen on X1 as a burn portal to keep the fairness, you know? So I'm extremely excited like that this is being attacked from all angles. And yeah, I don't know how I can be bearish on this shit. Like I don't know how anyone can be bearish on Zen. And I mean it's only it's a vocal thing, you know. Again, you just go to the market cap, go here, and yeah, you can see that there's definitely people storing value from their ETH into Zen. Now, yeah, granted, Zen is going to go up, you know, in supply, but that's why once the burn happens, guys, that's when you're too late. You're fucking too late. And then we're looking at this. So what is this? Currently, I put the circulating supply of XENM. So XENM, right now we can talk about what else we have going on to secure the network. XENM is a proof of work coin. Go and literally own your crypto. So it's the next step up after having Zen, right? Zen is a good way to learn about crypto ownership. XENM, ZenBlocks, that's a good way to learn about physical crypto ownership, how servers work, how owning your internet career pretty much is. Like if you've been living your life through UIs, wake the fuck up. You can control your matrix. Like if you've been just using your computer for Netflix, wake the fuck up. You can be the shit. If you've been just using your iPhone, your smart device to TikTok all the damn time, dude, do you need to branch out and learn how to do something else? And that's why XNM is amazing, because it's freeing your mind from your ownership patterns that you've been used to. You've been used to owning things differently, right? I like DXN because it makes me feel like an owner because I burned some Zen for it, right? But it doesn't harness the same ownership that I have when I see, you know, Zen 11 pop up over here, right? I see Zen 11 and I'm like, yeah, I own that. When I see a super block pop up, I'm like, yes, I own that, right? So looking at XNM, currently we're at 110 million coins that are in the circulating supply. Transfers are not enabled because transfers will become live when X1 goes live. So again, there's an incentive to get the chain online by the masses that are creating it, right? We all want to transfer our fucking XNM around. Me, I want to get some XN tokens before you. So yeah, of course I turned my validator on so we can get this party on the, you know, get the show on the road, you know? Jack said that the chain is definitely ready to go online, but it needs a little bit more time to do bug checks on validators because we want a large amount of validation. We want a large amount of public ownership of this chain. Again, it's fairly launched. It's not VC funded and no one's going to get any extra coins. The only way to get extra coins is to work. Got to make them. Jack is making the coins with us. Zinsu is making the coins with us. Fair Crypto is making the coins with us, right? So that's why, again, I own X1 as much as Jack owns it. He's definitely developing, putting hard work and dedication into the code. So obviously he should own more of it, you know. I'm not going to be surprised if he has more tokens than me because he's done more work. All I've done is gone on YouTube and made sure I assemble the troops, you know, and educate people on how easy this process is rather than just coming out on YouTube and saying, this shit hard, right? Right? You can't do this. Right? That's all. That's what I'm here for, to motivate your bitch ass. What was I saying earlier when I was walking around? Oh, put some, make your ass levitate. Get to work. You're sitting for too long. We need infomercials. Nah, man, we had that going. We had way too many people up in here. And again, that's what I mean. But by the time most people find out about this, all of us that were here first, we will be selling supply to those people. You get me? So I'm not really, I don't know how to say it. I just hope that we can touch some of the people in these influencer groups before X1 is live so they don't miss out on this opportunity. This is a different opportunity than what you've ever seen before, right? Even if, like, I mean, yeah, I did the whole Hex thing. The fuck? Great opportunity, but you needed to know something, which was valid, so that you could sell the top, which was that there's probably not going to be people 15 years down the road from here. You know what I'm saying? And I never really thought like that far because I was being pretty idiotic, I would say, I wouldn't say idiotic, but I had a very conformed vision on crypto, right? My vision on crypto was make more crypto using crypto. Now, however, I got more crypto, I didn't really fucking care. But in the long run, I never felt like I was part of anything. And now we're at a split, right, in the crypto world where you have traders and you have development. And I always wanted to be part of the development. That's why I followed smart contracts to the fucking launch on the chain, right? I was a developer at heart the whole damn time, but I was caught up in chasing things that don't matter realistically, right? And that's why, again, Bitcoin, it's in your face. Bitcoin is so expensive because it is a better product than everything below. If it wasn't, they would be very close, but never have they been. It's in your face. You're in denial if you're literally putting the hopium behind ETH being more expensive than Bitcoin. That is the most hopium driven thing I've ever heard in my life. And what's crazy about Bitcoin is there's the pivot now. If you're not following development in Bitcoin, you're about to get left behind again. And I'm glad I got the pivot because when I came into crypto 2017, we were going into ETH, right? Well, that's when I went heavy. I made some money in 16. I was like, oh shit, 17, we're going dumb. And then it popped off and I loved it at that point. I was like, oh, I see now, right? But the problem here is that I didn't follow Bitcoin development, and I followed the narrative that Bitcoin was slow. It was a boomer's chain. That Lightning was never going to get adopted. That El Salvador was going to, or that global officials would save Bitcoin. Like, what's the year 2024 and ordinals that was an accident save Bitcoin? Because I knew transactions would save Bitcoin. I never even jumped into that, but yeah, transactions is where it's at. That's what saves blockchains. How much people use the network? How many fees are going back and forth? Because that keeps people incentivized to keep their nodes on. That gives developers incentive to dev, right? Don't nobody want to be on a ghost network. Ain't nobody trying to be on Connect by T-Mobile, right? They're trying to be on T-Mobile. And even then, ain't nobody trying to be on T-Mobile. They trying to be on Verizon. Let's be honest. But yeah, so the market cap right now, we got 110 million circulating. Should be 310. So we're 200 million away from the first halving. And right now, if we were to say that XNM comes out the gate at $1 billion for its market cap, that would make each coin $10. 1 billion, $10. Right. And this is before it even has value. So, and again, the reason why I could see XNM having $1 billion worth of value is when I look at this here, Bitcoin Cash is a proof of work coin, 4 billion. Where's another proof of work coin up here? I think that's the first one. There you have Doge, 10 billion. Where's another proof of work coin that's up here? Ethereum Classic, the fork, the OG, the what the hell is it still doing here? 3 billion. Literally, our money is right here. It's just chilling. OKX with the rug today, they have 2 billion in market cap. Where are they at though? Oh, right here. Caspa. So this is what makes XENM very fascinating. Caspa is a proof of work coin. You probably heard about it from your favorite YouTuber, right? And the thing about Caspa that's hilarious is the only reason most people talk about it is because they got airdropped the Caspa token this time around. This has been out since 2021. So essentially people mined a bunch of Caspa. Let's look at this. I love looking at it because it's hilarious. So they mined a bunch of Caspa all the way here because no one really cared about it. It was just miners selling on buyers, right? Buying on Hopium. And then eventually enough miners mined enough of this where they could create this facade that this is a product. We don't have that in Zen world. We are literally up here already. Like I'm the miner, boy, and I love this shit. That's fucked up. Nobody really is mining Caspa and like loves it. I mean, at least I haven't met any Caspa like ghosts out there that have come from my neck. The only ones that would tell me is like it's fair. It was a fair launch. But how long is a fair launch? I think a fair launch is only like 2 years. If I had to estimate it, it's like a Zen. Now that we're going into the second year of Zen, this would be your last year to get a fair launch of Zen before everything is just too outrageous. And a fair launch for yourself might be more expensive than you assume it to be. That opportunity lives before that, so don't sleep. And yeah, that's kind of why, again, I think X1 or XN has the security of X1 chain, and X1 chain is a multi-billion-dollar enterprise blockchain. It does run with the wolves. So why wouldn't all of the Zen products absorb block or market cap share of other existing cryptos as crypto marches into a better existence, right? You possibly are hearing about this right now because you are in a camp that is dying, and that's why you got soldiers like Zenians in your camp literally always telling you, remember, home base is Zen, Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. Maybe we're betting on ETF on ETH. I don't have to bet on the ETF for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin shook that shit off with the ordinals. Nah, homie, you're in a camp. Oh, hell nah. I ain't in no camp. Don't say that. Fucking alligators. You got alligators and moats and shit. Hey, shout out to Rolando for the motivation. Shout out to the 30 people watching right now, or 39 people. Yo, make sure you hit the like button. Give your boy some love. I'm making like no money on YouTube, and I fucking love it. You know what's funny? It's like I'm on the other side of everything, because once I started making money on YouTube, I thought about like making money on it. And then when I realized how much work it took to make money on YouTube, I started to see how fucking fake YouTube is. Like, people are working their ass off. Like sweating on YouTube. For what? For some fucking views to make $40 on a video? Ugh, I mean, I guess if you got kids to feed and light bills, like, at that point, it's like, yeah, maybe you should get a real job, bro. You out here wilding, you just saying shit. Your integrity. I've seen this trend too on why I'm quitting YouTube. Or on quitting YouTube, people quitting YouTube and things like that. I'm sure the influencers, they don't give a fuck. All right, they've already done what they needed to do, which is give you value, right? And that's why you're on YouTube now. But for me, that's why I stream on X, because I think honestly, live streaming is moving to X. I think we're moving to a mobile world, and that's the problem with YouTube. Is a desktop product. They don't really have you can't really go backwards now on YouTube, you know? It's not like you can make mobile YouTube. Like, people be like, what the fuck is mobile YouTube? But even X on a desktop is still mobile with the way that it's designed with the 3 columns. So it's like you have an iPhone here, an iPhone here, an iPhone here. It's actually a very good design for anyone out there looking for some website tips. You see here how mobile on a desktop this looks compared to this, where you have one giant piece. Pretty unique eyeballing catching stuff. But let's look at this. Again, all you have to do is go to today filters, run your own diagnosis on the space, and just see it. Right. Is it a trap? Lip grab? Disaster? Jesus. Crypto Crown, though, I like his analysis. He's pretty dope. A downgrade? What does this one say? They are easily manipulating. They want crypto millionaires. What in the fuck? Bloodbath. Another face grabber. Oh, I like this guy's photo. But you see, like, man, I just got the green screen. Shout out to Buddy San. But yeah, some of these people, bro, they making money off of you and your energy and your attention. I'm literally just trying to tell you, don't miss out on X1 chain. Once X1 chain's out, who knows what the fuck is gonna happen to crypto, bro? I might just disappear. Bye bye. No more fucking crypto alpha. Y'all missed the motherfucking wave. Watch the old videos. That's kind of how I'm thinking. There ain't no way I'm gonna come looking like this. Zen's down 10%. Fuck that. Poor bro. Yeah, I'm about to be poor on here, man. I'm poor on YouTube. I ain't got no fucking members. Barely getting. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love my viewers though. It's so consistent in the chat and with the back and forth that's why I know, again, like reassurance is like community. The social aspect of Zen reassures me that I'm not wasting my time putting all this brain power behind this shit, right? But if I was caught in a space where I'm looking around and I'm looking at my YouTube channel and everything is me grabbing my fucking head, I might need to realize I'm in the wrong camp. I'm in the wrong camp. What the fuck? What the fuck? Right? We're literally still in the same place. Actually, there's some mysterious numbers here. Look at this number. That's a weird ass number. Yeah, you YouTubers is wild. It's all for the clout. Facts, man. I'm here for this type of alpha and collecting data. Fuck the rest of the noise. Facts. Dude, I feel like the noise is so loud in crypto today. Like, it's really making it hard for people outside of this to find this type of information I'm talking about. Like this free shit. Like, oh yeah, I figured out why. Okay, so look it. When you go and type in crypto passive income on YouTube, and again, I think this is why I'm like streaming on X now, because again, I do think a lot of newer individuals are going to be coming through on X because that's where crypto lives. It doesn't really live on YouTube anymore. Because again, YouTube is where people go to make profit. So it's harder to find organicness on YouTube nowadays. Like the value proposition of YouTube is fuck themselves by not providing the good rewards. That's what I think happened, in my opinion, with the way that the royalties is set up on YouTube. YouTube low-key fuck themselves in today's current environment. I do think YouTube will come back because it's owned by Google, and maybe it needs a lull, you know, for some reason, you know. If it took a really big impact because a lot of people aren't flocking to YouTube to learn anymore, you know, what happens to YouTube? Does YouTube die? It's been around since 2007. So like we're going on 20 years of YouTube in 2 years. Like, you know, is it like, does YouTube make it to 20? I got a lot of questions on the YouTube idea. But again, going back to the royalties is what makes these motherfuckers work so hard for your attention. Because if they're not making 25K views, right? I'm being super transparent because like I'm a brand new YouTuber. I'm going on 1 year of streaming every single day in about a month. So lately I've been shitting on other YouTubers because I done it too. Shout outs to my team, my crew, my camp. Y'all are fucking cool. We free now, so we get to look at y'all and be like, what in the hell is this, boy? Like, true DeFi yielding farming strategy. So I'm going to grab your face. Like, what the fuck? Making $1,000 a day. Passive income. Fire. So yeah, this is where things got fucked in YouTube. I think people used to go and look for crypto passive, and then there were so many scams that the only way organically YouTubers could talk about passive income was talking about yielding farms or staking, right? And that's why, like, now my mind is flipping because I'm like, oh shit, X1 chain is one of the best ways to stake, right? What's stopping this guy from stepping over here and trying to get his share of X1 because he taps in that he could do with X1 what other YouTubers did with Caspa, right? I mean, obviously, I'm mining every day, waiting for you, Jarian. The fuck, JRNY? How do you say your name? Jarian. Here, let's tune in. Where's the upside down American flag emoji? I don't know if they have that one. That one might get Gary on Apple's ass or Google's ass. It reeks of slaves up in here. Here, let's hear what this guy's got to say. He's got so the first thing that comes to mind when I see a YouTuber like this, sorry, I'm gonna have to shit on this guy because first he has way too many followers. Guys, come on, man, boost my fucking follow. Can I get a 2,000 subs? Shit. I know I'm trying to do it really fast. You know, we've only been here for a year, but come on, man. Hooker brother. Look at this guy. He's got up 2 bored apes and a how many screens? I don't think how much more stuff do you need to say that you're on the internet? You know? I am on the internet, bruh. I just got a green screen. I just got it. Like, this guy is definitely on the internet. Hey, hands down. I believe him. 2 screens, one with his logo. He's got to be smart. Let's listen in.
What's up, everyone? This is Tony with Journey Crypto. Welcome back to another video. So in this one, we're gonna
Journey Crypto, JRNY, Journey. Yeah, see, he's so crypto. His fucking name is crypto.
be talking about an important topic, and that's staking cryptocurrency.
Oh, an important topic: staking cryptos,
which is basically just the process of locking up your crypto to earn more of that crypto passively. So,
my G, reading from the notes.
You are earning coins while you're holding, which I really like because
he likes something because of something he's about to read.
I am a long-term holder. So
I should have fucking knew it. He's long-term. Of course, you're going long. I don't know.
Finding projects
because he's in the internet. I don't know.
I really like.
It's funny how somebody will say, "Hey, I'm going long" on something, but they won't even like boast you up on what the fuck they about to drop the bomb on. They're just, "I'm going long." It's like, yo, bro, chill, pause. That is not right.
Believing for the long term, having staking on top of that, earning more of the coin while I'm holding anyways, is just a huge win in my opinion.
Oh my god.
Since my overall goal is just to accumulate more and more.
I'm mad at this motherfucker really reading this shit. This was 2 weeks ago. Journey Crypto, get some passion.
Of these different projects that I do believe in for the very long term.
Damn, that 4 was hella pronunciated. Hold on, let's run back that 4 right there.
More and more of these different projects that I do believe in for the very long term. So we are going to go over which cryptocurrencies I stake, different reward rates, different information, different top coins that you can stake.
I can't take this anymore. My ears. Let's skip ahead. What to stake? I ain't even going to listen to you, bro. You're so internet. Oh, so you went to Coinbase. Ugh, fucking chest. See, there's going to be 2 types of motherfuckers in crypto. There's going to be people like myself who own the chain, who tell you every single day, stop wasting your time, get your head out your ass. Like I said, make your ass levitate, get to work. Go make some coins today. What the fuck? Go make your own coins. And then there's going to be people like Journey Crypto. It's going to take you on a journey, and your first path is going to be Coinbase. The fuck? Man, I can go on and on, but yeah.
Bank or payment processor in the middle. So you are contributing to the network. You're kind of being that middleman service that is helping verify transactions and making this possible. So while staking, you're actually contributing.
All right, hold on. Let's read what Coinbase has to say about staking real quick. If a cryptocurrency you own allows staking, current options include Ethereum, Tezos, Cosmos, Solana, Cardano, and others. You can stake some of your holdings and earn a reward over time. The reason your crypto earns rewards while staking is because the blockchain puts it to work. Cryptocurrencies that allow staking use a consensus mechanism called proof of stake, which is the way they ensure that all transactions are verified and secured without a bank or payment processor in the middle. Your cryptos, if you choose to stake it, become a part of the process. Wow. That's not how staking works, bro. That's not how you should approach staking. See, this is what's so funny. Again, we had a conversation in Zen chat like a couple days ago where somebody was like saying that they want to be a validator, but they had no clue why. We were like, why do you want to be a validator? They're like, I don't know. I just want to do it. It's like, damn, boy, you need a path. You need to work towards something, right? That's where we need to get you going. Is where do you want to be? Where are you trying to go? Right? That's what's dope about Zen. That's what's dope about X1. You can actually answer that motherfucking question. Right? So technically, how does staking work? It should say, if you have a valuable cryptocurrency that allows you to participate in the network, like what the fuck? Man, this is why me and Coinbase weren't vibing when I was there, because I'll be saying some wild ass shit and I'll be realizing that everybody there was like B2 beep bop. Beat about a boop beep beep beep. I'm just reading off the screen. I got 612 subscribers, 21K in 2 weeks. He's reading off the screen to you. It's called meta sell. That's how they sell to you metaphorically. Right? Again, if you want to stake your coins, you own the network. Right? If you want to own the internet, get into X1 chain. Stop fucking slacking. But let's hear how he's making passive income. I'm sorry. I'm just shitting on this guy because I have to. Oh yeah, so he used this website too. What's this thing called? Yeah. Wow. T2X. Yo, there's some good learns to earn on Coinbase right now. I guess ETF fucking up their business model. Lols. Now, Coinbase is they're gonna make so much money. Let's be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. So when I worked at Coinbase, I was within the consumer area. So I worked in accounts, and I helped users get back online. And basically, I was like a troubleshooter who, when you would call Coinbase, this is back. I mean, well, it's changed a lot, but when I was working there, it was about bringing forth the user experience. So I was helping with the project management of the Coinbase One subscription concept that now they have, right? So that's why they don't need me no more. They got AI running your subscriptions. But long story short, Coinbase makes a lot of revenue off of people providing security in their protocol in Coinbase. So they do have a lot of members who have Coinbase One, and they make a lot of profit from that. And that's why they can feed Coinbase Earn with profits from that they're getting from other people. And then they get you to go and farm crypto on their site, and it keeps the activity up, you know? So Coinbase got bread. They got a lot of money, actually. They have so much money that it's honestly just disrespectful how much power we've given them. But again, I don't really give a fuck because that's not my sector. I'm not here to save the world and tell you where to put your fucking coins or where to put your dollars. I'm literally here to tell you how it works, right? Coinbase is not a blockchain. It is a centralized exchange. It has a blockchain that is still centralized, right? And they have no plans on being decentralized. So yeah, that's my thing about Coinbase, man. It is 100% for profit. And when you utilize their system, you're just buying into stake of their security. And I personally think that's a free thing. I don't think you need to subscribe to the Netflix of crypto in order to protect yourself. I think you should educate yourself, or I'm going to be, have a really rude awakening of a lot of people like showing me that they don't give a fuck, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen. You know, everyone's going to go to Coinbase anyways. No one's going to give a fuck. All right, I'm going to be in Zen, zenning it up. Zen de vida loca. Zen de vida loca. Hey, shout outs Dioshlan with the 5 bomb. Appreciate it, bro. I think you should be thankful for the amount of USD you make through supers and members. Doesn't sound like you are saying thanks like you don't like money through your YouTube channel, or what 40 USD you or did I misunderstand you? No. Hey, bro, thanks for the 50 bomb. But no, what I'm saying, what I'm trying to channel is that I'm hyped to make a few dollars, you know, on YouTube. I mean, obviously, I make more money in the reality than I do on the internet. Try and, you know, change that volume of interaction, but it is much harder when I have competition like this, like Journey Crypto. This is my compo, and one day when X1 chain is big and more people are here, I do assume that my channel will probably find its moment, because people will be looking for the information. So they'll be like searching my shit, you know, deciphering everything, you know. And that's why I feel like I'm saying I'm shouting out everyone that's been supporting the channel up to this point, because I'm trying to make some noise. But I do understand why it's so hard to make noise in YouTube. Why for yourself, you might not feel like you're getting a lot of exposure. And it's just the things you're talking about. It's just your approach to the game, right? Some people would tell you you need to copy this guy. And I would probably agree with them if you want to get, you know, further faster. But personally, I think building your brand and trying to figure out where you are in the space of the thing that you love to talk about can give you more exposure for that specific topic, because people will feel that passion. Like I'm pretty sure people will just watch this because it pops up on their algorithm. Because he's reading off of a screen. So I feel zero passion here. But yeah, man, big ups for the 50 bomb. I am supportive of all of the homies that come through and give me supers and all that stuff. But I just don't want anyone to have to do it. I want you to vibe out and just feel it. Just be like, yo, Crypto Bro making me understand this shit. Here's $5. So shout outs Dank for the 5e. Threw me the quick 5. What up, Tad? Crypto Bro been in this since prior to company layoffs. Man, that should change my whole world though, because my whole perception of crypto is different now. When I got hired at Coinbase, you can almost say that I predict. I already ran the course. Like, you know, I reached the Mount Olympus. I was on top of it. It was at the summit. My only way down from that summit was to get kicked the fuck off. Because if someone didn't come in 300, Sparta kick my bitch ass off of Coinbase, I probably still would be there, and I would be fighting the wrong fight. I wouldn't be fighting the Zen fight. Right. So it's crazy. It's kind of crazy how everything works out in its favor. You know, and how how I got to this moment today in the Matrix to allude to this vibration of word out of said mouth. It is pretty beautiful how time works out in your favor when you just let it do its thing. Something I've been channeling lately. That's mad quantum. Just let it do its thing. I learned that from the X1 token. So now I get to spread that truth to people too. Shout out to Jack for putting my head on it. And then now I see that the opt cats are doing it. So it's going to be a new marketing thing for anyone that's really out there. It's computer science. So that's why if you're not into computer science, you don't give a fuck. But if you're into computer science, you're into quantum, you're into all of that stuff, it's kind of cool, you know? You have X1 token. The concept of it is that there's 500 or half of the supply is in a box that nobody knows about, whether it's going left or right. And the only way to get this token was to mine it because you had activity in the Zen ecosystem. So this is a pretty special piece of the Zen world because it holds that quantum concept of no one really knows what's going to happen next. Just let it play itself out. It's pretty cool, man. But yeah, that's why, again, I'm gonna let this YouTube shit play itself out, and I honestly think these other YouTubers are gonna be piggybacking off of the content I'm developing because it's easy to get to the point faster, right? The point here is where is going to be the best staking rewards. And again, the only way to get high rewards in staking is you're going to need a lot of transactions, or you're going to need a profitable coin. Either or. The coin is expensive or the transactions are happening. Currently, we only have coin is expensive, right? Because transactions happen, but people really still don't care. Like, transactions are happening on Cardano. Granted, it's not a lot, but the price doesn't really go up, you know? Same on AVAX. Granted, it's a lot. It was much better when they had the inscriptions going, but now it's kind of subsidized down. But you see Solana, again, it's crushing it when it comes to rewards. Yeah, look at yeah, I don't really know anything about any of these coins. But yeah, most of the cryptos in today's world, the real passive income that people are discovering is this: like, come buy a bunch of Phantom and stake it. You know, come buy a bunch of Teslas and stake it. Come buy a bunch of whatever and stake it. So that's like the other people in crypto, the other non-DeFi users, the people who are like bringing money to the space, right? That's why this guy has so many followers, because his design in the YouTube is to capture the bread before it finds like a crypto bread and goes into the void of decentralization. You feel me? Or they find a Tree City West and then it goes into a void of decentralization. Even in Bitcoin, but now Bitcoin is fucked up because of ordinals. But what I've learned in Bitcoin is development. Follow developers. I started following the Taproot Wizards people closer because of the OpCat thing. I don't know if you guys are hip to this shit. Everything has led us to this point. Hey, blows the weed out. Everything has led us to this point. Right? What you got? But yeah, so Taproot Wizards. I've been following this brand. Realistically, I won't lie, man. I think I'm an Eric Wall fan. I can't lie, man. Eric Wall is a fucking weird guy. And his expression on things makes me bullish on his perception of things. Like the way he just be describing shit, be like, yo, what the fuck? That's a different way to think of it. And it makes me think of myself in Zen world. Like, if I recommend everyone go and watch this block podcast that came out yesterday with Udi and Eric Wall. And they kind of like give you a little bit of a rundown behind how they're feeling and basically how ordinals came about. Like, basically how ordinals started as like an accident in the world of Bitcoin development, and there really wasn't more to do outside of what was Taproot, and from Taproot came BRC20s, you know? So but this right here is what I like, this part, when they talk about high transaction fees. Oh yeah, look at this, man. This is cool. They have timestamps now on X where you can put the times and then it's going to jump in the video for you.
There's obviously, and this has been the case in Ethereum as well, but a lot of people that are saying that, you know, all this activity is pricing out normal Bitcoin users. You know, it's forcing them to kind of go to, like you guys said, custodial solutions, which are actually more user-friendly, but completely permissioned to some way. What's your response to that? Is it just that this is the first necessary step to, you know, open up for eventual permissionless solutions on top of Bitcoin that functions layer 2s? Or like, what specifically is your response to when people say, hey, you're pricing out the normal user and only rich guys like you can continue using the protocol?
It's such a odd criticism for me, because it's like,
oh, what the fuck?
What are you proposing then? You know, like what are those people proposing that we do? That we first promote Bitcoin as the way to transact in the world. We tell people to get rid of their dollars. We get, you know, third world countries to build their financial infrastructure on top of Bitcoin. First, we do that, and then we deal with the problem that they can't use it. Is that what they're suggesting? Because that sounds worse. I think it's better that we deal with those issues now and we fix them. It is much better for Lightning to be completely dysfunctional in 2024 and fixed than it is for it to be dysfunctional in 2034. So let's deal with it and fix it now when we still can. And we don't have people whose literal life depend on Lightning functioning, right? I think that's a better approach.
Yeah, so this goes into the security budget dilemma, the security budget problem. The educated people in Bitcoin, they say that, either Bitcoin is successful and it generates a lot of fees, or it's unsuccessful and then it doesn't generate a lot of fees. But those people never then get into the question that, okay, let's say Bitcoin is successful and it generates a lot of fees. Which layer 2 solutions are you using? Are you using layer 2 solutions that require you to splice in more liquidity so that you can receive payments, so that you have to go on chain multiple times as a regular user? So getting to interface with how the protocol is going to work in the future, getting the opportunity to do that now, see how Lightning actually works in a high fee environment, has been it's been mind-blowing apparently for a lot of Bitcoiners, that it's not that user-friendly, and they're like, holy shit, how's this supposed to work? So we have to test Lightning in a high-fee environment and make sure that everyone is happy, and this is how it's going to work.
So I wanted to show that clip because this is how I feel in Zen. I love how they talked about Bitcoin like they own it. They're talking from an ownership standpoint versus a lot of people who talk about Bitcoin like they've bought that bitch. I bought this, that's what I mean by these passive income streams that I'm seeing. If I go and watch this instead of the Eric Wall, then I'm automatically giving my attention to this lame-o who's going to not tell me anything that's valid to save my fucking portfolio. Right? I need some value for this portfolio so it stays lit. And that's why, again, I'm falling on this idea that us Zenians that are really close to the core, we're constantly bringing value every day to Zen, trying to tell people how it works. And there's constantly noise of people not following development, pulling us 10 steps back because they still want a question answered that has been answered by development, right? So it's really, really dope to be in the driver's seat right now. And yeah, man, that's why I'm saying get a bag of Zen. I'm pretty much gonna end the stream on that, get a bag of Zen, get a bag of XNM. Pick your poison. Do you want proof of work side? Do you want Zen side? Because X1 chain is securing your value already. It's got your speculation in a bag. If it didn't, it would rug like everything else. Yet it's only down 7% in the last 24 hours. So it's doing pretty well. It's holding up more than DXN, which is pretty crazy to me. Right? If some of the Zenians bled over, here's something fun to look at. There's 283 holders, which is an easy way to be no one's holding DXN, but most of them are staked. So it'd be cool to see DXN community put more emphasis on expanding their holders, and or if DXN made a way to show that they have more holders, maybe that would help with this case here. Because when you look at Zen side by side with DXN, that's why a lot of people just choose Zen, because it has 163,000 holders the last time I checked. Let's see if it's still the same or if it went up 1,000. Damn, it don't even want to show no more. Zen price is in my trading view. It's frozen. 6 zeros, 34.99. Mine's is 35.46. But again, when I look at the market cap, man, it makes me so bullish. Because there's not enough Zen for someone to come and try to match the burner to get a good portion. So unless that person's made the Zen, they're going to have to buy it. And if they're going to have to buy it, the price is going to have to rip. Right? And it comes in, it's oh shit, maybe I should have held my Zen so I could sell it to these buyers. Right? But if you sold all, most people sold their Zen right here. this August, this is when a lot, like, again, I always bring it up because a lot of people broke up with their old narrative right here. Some joined XENblocks, some focused on Zen, others left the ecosystem. So ever since this part, this has been a trader's world of speculation, and that's why we're not seeing any downside, because the only people who can bring it are users that no one cares about anymore. Like, nobody really cares about what ET does. Like, who fucking cares? Like, who fucking cares, bro? Dump it already, you know? No one really cares. Like, if you show that you put your funds up and then you're like, I'm going to dump it, no one really cares anymore. Everyone's like, yeah, just dump it, man. We want lower prices. So I think the bottom is in. I don't think we're going to go any lower than this. I'm saying that with a fucking steel chest. And I got to go. Peace. Hey, yo, but y'all stay chill, man. Win 333 auction. I hope it never happens. I hope it never happens. I hope OG Bitcoin miners don't wear wizard hats. Then we see dorks like Eric Wall who are late. Wait, hold on. What's it say? Then we see dorks like Eric Wall who were late. You think Eric Wall was late to the Bitcoin? The way he talks, man. He says he be pronunciating processes in Bitcoin way better than anyone I've ever heard. Next to like Jack Levin. Because in Jack Levin, that's why I like listening to the way Jack Levin talks about processes, because it's like, oh, for sure, that fool's explaining this shit to me. He's not trying to leave out anything or cut any corners or use some ifs, ands, and buts. Damn. All right, dang. We're going to see what... Okay. We'll make a civil bet. We'll see how far can Eric Wall last in 24. Will he be canceled? We're going to have to see. But, hey, man, y'all stay up, stay chill. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.